I won.
Woo!
But then the Wii came out and my parents played Wii Bowl and they're like, oh, I see why you like video games now. Thank you, Wii.
Oh, they couldn't get on board with like Mario Galaxy, or not Mario Galaxy, Mario Sunshine and Luigi's Mansion.
So the only games my parents would play were Wii Bowlin', Tetris, Dr. Mario from the old NES, and the original Mario Brothers, like the 1984.
Oh, the OG.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and Legend of Zelda, the OG.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized I forgot one game from my childhood that I actually would play a lot with my dad, and that was Super Monkey Ball for the GameCube.
Oh, that was one of the best.
Super Monkey Ball 2, I think it was. The
Either
one,
one, the GameCube
like with the racing and the bowling mini games. Yeah. We loved that thing, but for almost 2 years, we didn't have a memory card. So it would basically be me and my dad going back and forth, trying to go through the game as much as we could before we had to turn the system off and lose all of the data.
Oh my god, I am reminded now of the memory card where, hey, I have Spyro, I don't know what to do. Oh, it's fine, I'll bring my memory card over. Back when you didn't need to...
Back when your saves were actually dependent on like either the cartridge of the game itself,
yeah,
or the external memory card.
Yeah.
Which I gotta say, since having consoles and games that save the data for me, thank God we no longer have to buy external stuff to save games.
I mean, me too. I lost so many memory cards and had to replace so many games.
Oh my god. Like, and those, like, looking back at it now, like, those things did not have a lot of storage.
No, I had multiples. I oftentimes had multiples of, like, the PlayStation.
I'm thinking of even stuff like Animal Crossing. One files of Animal Crossing would take up an entire memory card.
Really?
It's something crazy like that. I should probably double check that, and I could put up, like, main post later how much it actually stored versus how big the game was. But it was big. Like, the original GameCube Animal Crossing is kind of an interesting story. Do you know about early Animal Crossing, or do you not really care because you don't play the game?
I know they were very crueler. I know they were much more crueler back then because I saw Jaden's animation of like early Animal Crossing, but that is my only knowledge.
So, Animal Crossing has a very interesting development history. Essentially, the original idea sparked during the era of the N64. And it was supposed to use an add-on of, like, an e-reader card or something. I could be misremembering this. Please forgive me if I get any of this wrong. But the basics of that, the first iteration of Animal Crossing hit the N64 in Japan. Now, obviously here in the US we didn't get that because the attachment that was required to be used to play the game on the N64 never took off in the US.
Yeah.
Like, basically, it tanked in terms of sales in Japan, was not worth shipping over across the ocean. So, when the GameCube came out, the GameCube had its own internal clock, which fit really well with how the game was designed to be played. So, they basically sent over the data and said to the US localization team, look, here's the game, go at it, see if you can make it fit. So they essentially worked with what they had, but made a lot of unique changes to the US version to, you know, make it work, adjust it to a couple of things in the GameCube. And this ended up working so well that they re-released the game in Japan for the GameCube to more closely resemble what it was in the US. And it's actually the US version of the game that set a lot of the standards that we have today for Animal Crossing. Also, congrats, you won.
That was actually easier than the other one.
But basically, the game released twice. 3 times if you count the remaster in Japan for the second time.
To be fair, a lot of Nintendo stuff is like, hey, what if we do this? And it's either remembered as, oh wow, that was the greatest idea ever,
or what were they thinking?
Or, oh my god, this is awful. No one will even buy this today. Virtual Boy. Which is why I like Nintendo. They do a lot of weird stuff, but
gotta make those wacky decisions. By the way, I have looked into an actual Virtual Boy at MagFest, because that convention is amazing and has a little, like, retro console museum that people will set up.
Go MagFest.
It burns your eyeballs. They're not exaggerating when they say it hurts.
Also, look, it's the girl that turns Ash's friends into puppets because he loses.
The woman that got 25 times more terrifying in the anime.
Yeah. And
Like, I don't know who was the one who cleared that, but my god, she scared the crud out of me first time I watched that.
oh yeah, and then he goes to get a haunter and then ends up dying.
Oh, right.
Yeah, no, he tries to get ghost Pokemon because back then.
Oh, yeah, because he let go of his Butterfree. So he lost his Bug-type Pokemon, which is the only one that would have worked.
Yeah, no, but yeah, it's one of the few times Ash dies. Yeah, he dies a few times.
He also repeatedly jumps off cliffs after Pikachu when he knows he can't fly and does not have a landing strategy.
Oh,
We've established this kid is not the best critical thinking.
Yeah, but
You can clear the leaves.
hold on. There we
Never
go.
mind.
Yeah. I do have plans, thank you. But what was I gonna say? I forgot. Yeah, no, back then ghosts, there were only 3 ghost types, and they all evolved into each other. So yeah,
Oh, there was one evolution chain, right?
yeah, no, it was Ghastly, Haunter, and then Gengar. And what am I supposed to do?
Leaves.
Thank you. But yeah, those were the only ghost type, and they knew one ghost move, Lick. Way to go. Look, they were still early in development. My god.
Dark types didn't come in until a couple generations later, right?
It was the next one.
Okay, so it came in generation.
Ah, I was so close.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was too slow because I was talking.
Sorry, my
No, don't
my
apologize.
Pokemon knowledge is not the most extensive. I didn't
Yeah, no.
actually play a game for myself until
So
Sun and Moon.
to explain, she never played Pokemon. Meanwhile, I was there when Blue and Red came out. I was
I'm
there
sorry.
since the beginning.
I'm sorry, I was born in '98. Couldn't exactly hold a Game Boy when they came out.
So when we were in college, I was like, I think you'd like this Pokemon game. Start out with this one, and it was the Alola region. It was Sun and Moon.
Yeah, Sun and Moon came out.
The first one, not the second one.
Yeah, Sun and Moon had just hit store shelves when I was a freshman in college.
Oh, by the way, I liked her at the time, and I thought, oh, well, this is a good thing we could have in common. So I lent her a game, hoping like we would talk about it, and she liked it. She loved it because the Pokemon were adorable.
Poplio is my child! Look, I love
Well, that and the
seal.
Eevee. That and the Eevee.
Okay, I liked Eevee even before I played the games.
Yeah,
though.
no, Eevee was
I
my
at
favorite.
least watched episodes of the anime on and off, and there were Pokemon that I knew, from that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so Meg, you know what? No, I want to keep going. Look, I like this game. It's nostalgic from my childhood,
Alright.
and I'm well aware it hasn't aged well. But it's one of those games that Nintendo's never gonna make again. Especially like, hey, let's do it again. Go through the entire journey of Ash. All how many seasons? That would be the longest game ever.
Oh, good god, that's 23 years of anime and a lot of filler.
Yeah. Yeah.
I firmly remember, I think in the black and white anime, there was one guy who, for like 3 episodes, refused to permit Ash entry into the gym just because they needed to fill time out.
I don't remember that one, but I stopped I focused more on the game to get competitive. So I missed a lot of stuff.
I am not a competitive Pokemon player by any stretch.
Her whole team is Eevees, before Penelope even came into existence.
Penny?
Penny, my bad.
I did that as a joke once. I legitimately go by, alright, what are their types? They look neat, I'ma give it a shot.
Well, you and I back in college.
I picked Sandalite solely for, ooh, it can poison anything, that's cool. And then I found out that my female could evolve, and from there I'm like, I'm keeping it because it looks like it's constantly doing the old razzle-dazzle.
Well, I think back when we were in college, me, you, and a bunch of our friends at the video game club. That's where we met, by the way, at a video game club that I was running.
College was fun, I miss that group.
Yeah, me too. But we all depicted Pokemon, and Oh my god. Stop! But,
She's not holding back.
But yeah, we talked about Pokemon that we would have, like, on a team if Pokemon was, like, real and was going after, like, the championship.
And part of this was also, like, Pokemon are gonna be part of your day-to-day life, so which one would you just want as a pet?
Aw! But yeah, 3 of mine were like, okay, this one has great stats, this one is great. Also, it's great for cuddling. Like...
I think you picked Growlithe. It's like, he's a great fire type, but also I just want to cuddle and hug him and tell him he's a good boy.
Yeah, no, it was like, it's gonna be a solid fire type. It was supposed to be a legendary. It's one of the few that's higher than base 51, but stronger than, but not a base 60. Also, I just want to hold it.
It is a good pupper. Look at this boy.
Yeah, no,
like
Arcanine
it goes from have the ultimate strategic win to look at this good pupper. I love him. Have treat.
Well, here's the thing. He has a base of 550. The starters only have 535. So the only thing that beats it are base 60 and legendaries. So it's a really good Pokemon. Also, it's very adaptable. Like, you can train, like, one Arcanine can be, like, trained in, like, at least 3 different ways from what I can see.
Nice.
Okay, so I lost. Alright, I lost.
Back to the game.
Oh my god, one more time. One more time, I could do this.
Honestly, I don't know if there's enough, like, Pokemon to do this, but I would love to just, as a joke, make one that's, like, pastry and bakery themed.
There are some Pokemon, but I
Well,
also
here's the
don't
thing,
know if
like,
there's enough.
There's obviously Fido, which is a more recent addition, which is so cute.
Well, there was that.
I love the little donut dog.
Well, yeah, but there was also that one Pokemon that's disguised itself as a cake. I don't remember the name.
Meringue or something?
Yeah, something like that.
That's a pure fairy type, which is the main problem that I run into, where I realize, I'm gonna be stuck with, like, one type for a very big portion of this. Because there's also, I think it's, Flapple, that dragon type that looks like
Well,
it's
that's a
an apple
pie. Yeah, that's a pie, but that's a dragon also.
Yeah. I think it's a dragon grass type.
Yes, you're right.
I love the design of that thing, by the way. It's so cute.
God, I'm hungry. I didn't eat breakfast.
Okay, you're getting food in you once we're done recording this.
That's fine, but,
I offered to make you eggs before.
I don't want eggs. I want cookies.
It is 10 in the morning. Eat eggs.
It's never too early for cookies.
You can't start the day on pure sugar. You're gonna crash.
So it's the weekend.
You still need protein.
Okay, well, we can talk more about this after I do this. Haha! Do that, and then this, and then we're gonna put that there. And then we're gonna do this here, and then the grass is gonna go there. And I know what I'm doing! Oh, I was just a little too late. Okay, she's starting to pile up again. This is where I start...
You can clear the hearts and it'll do a leaf combo.
Thank you. I did not see that. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. She's piling up. But yeah, see, normally that would get rid of all of them. Oh, I see a 4. Just go here, and that! Oh my god, so... When it comes out, the Pokemon Stadium games come out, you and I have to play it. And we're gonna have a random number generator to pick our Pokemon. Just to see
You wanna go up against me in a game that's mostly RNG at that point?
Well, no, there is skill to it, but it would just pick our Pokemon.
We should probably explain something really quick. Despite the fact that I've been playing Pokemon for a fraction of the time, I have such stupid luck with that.
She has gotten more shinies than I have, and I've played since the original. And you've played, I think, Arceus and Sun and Moon. That's it.
I've played a little
and Scarlet.
I've played a little bit of Arceus, the entirety of Sun and Moon, and I've beaten the main story and a bit of the post-game of Scarlet and Violet. And I think across the board, I've gotten 20-something shinies.
Meanwhile, I have gotten 2 that were not story scripted.
I should clarify, because I realize it's easy to grind them. I don't purposely go looking for them, they've just popped up.
Yeah, no, she gets them before the game is even beaten. And meanwhile,
it's not like I'm running around with a shiny charm and spamming Herba Mystica combos. I'm just finding them in the dirt.
Yeah, no. I'll never forget, hey, this one's a different color. You got a shiny?
It's like, hey, what's wrong with this one? It looks weird.
That was the first time you played Pokemon, too. Meanwhile, I have a shiny charm, and I'm running around like crazy. And in all of the games, I've played all of them, the main lines, I have caught 2. That were... Meanwhile, this
one was a red Gyarados, and the other one was a Ponyta for a side quest in Arceus.
Nah, not story-based. I ran into one, but I didn't catch it. But I only caught 2. and meanwhile, you've caught, like, what, 6, 7 shinies in, like, 3 games alone? Oh, my God. But yeah, so she's the one that relies... so she's the one that has just dumb luck. She has skill, but a lot of dumb luck also.
I just run around the field and find things. One of these days we will play a Pokemon game and you will get to see my stupid luck on full display.
Yeah. Well, we still have to work on that. Look, we're very limited on the games we have and how we record, so we're figuring this out one day at a time.
I'm pretty sure if an audio professional looked at our setup right now, they'd cry.
Yeah, we have no,
We've got a microphone on a box right now. We're not exactly dealing with the most advanced setup.
And we also don't have, echo-proof stuff. We're just very close to the mic. Again, we are working with what we have.
We're just here to have some fun.
Yeah.
We apologize to the audio mixers that may be watching that are crying right now.
Look, we're working... Also, we might need more, today I said we might need a new equipment to record because I looked, it is unplugging and plugging and like jacking up, which is why we had technical difficulties last time.
We lost visuals at one point and basically we're just jiggling the wires to get them back.
Look, I bought the cheapest stuff and we still work full-time jobs, so, you know.
We're a little busy.
Yeah.
Ooh, big rock!
Yeah, don't worry. I saw that coming, which is why I did that huge combo. And then this is gonna... Oh, you can't just get rid of more blocks for me.
Wait, who is this?
This is the fire gym leader, Blair.
No, it's not. I've seen what Blair's supposed to look like.
You've seen what he looks like in the game. This is him in the anime.
Who was in charge of him in the anime department?
I don't know, but... Yeah, no, and fun fact, he actually has his gym in a volcano. Because, you know, he's the red-hot gym leader. And then, big surprise, it activates in a gym battle.
Oh no, who would have predicted this would have been an insurance nightmare?
Yeah. That anime is still out there, I believe. Your best friend. This was my favorite song growing up, the Pokemon. Till the end. Oh, God!
Water.
I see it, I'm trying. Oh, that was terrible. I'll put that there. But yeah, we're working with minimum. Maybe if people would, like, subscribe and, you know...
Oh my gosh.
Maybe if people would subscribe and...
Don't pressure the audience.
Yeah, no, I always hate when people do that, but until we get more support...
I mean, don't give the other people too much flack. It is their job.
Yeah, no, this is... I mean...
I think we'd probably have a different tune if we relied on this for our income currently.
Yeah, which we don't. This is just, we're gaming dorks.
We're just here to have some fun and share the goofy moments we have to the internet, so hopefully people get a laugh out of it too.
I mean, we're not going to say no to money, but that's not our main income. But this is not our main income.
It's not right now.
To explain, I have a heart condition. I need medical insurance for when stuff happens. Or just basic checkups.
Because thanks, United States healthcare.
Yeah, so, and also we're well aware that YouTube, not just recently, but just in general, it can come and go in a heartbeat. No pun intended. Like you're...
The people that have been doing this as their job for years, good God, that is a level of panic and stress I don't think I could have dealt with, and I have a massive amount of respect for sticking to your craft for that long.
Also, you either have to follow the trend, or you have to,
I mean, there are certain exceptions, because...
Or set the trend.
Either that, or get Patreon, but that still requires setting up a community, and your community being awesome and supporting you back.
Yeah, which we don't have,
because... To the people who support, like, their creators on Patreon, good on you. Like, great that you're helping the people that you love.
Yeah,
but, like,
and I do that, too. Like...
Oh, no, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, we...
I absolutely contribute to Patreon at the
when I can.
I have been watching for years. Like, yeah, I'll give them...
Oh, it's going so fast! Why is it going so fast?
Because you're at minute 4.
4? Holy
Been at
crap.
this for 4 minutes.
Oh, well then just die already, Blair! But yeah, no, oh god!
The man built his gym in a volcano. I think if death was gonna take him, it would have done it by
No! Oh, I lost. Alright, I'm really hungry.
We're gonna
I
wake
need...
up the neighbors.
Okay, I'm really hungry and agitated.
Let's call it here.
Alright then, try again. We'll try again next time.